have to listen to the authentic content of English. Authentic content means basically listen to the people from the US, Australia, Canada, UK, or listen to some Indian international speakers, Indians who are representing India on international basis. If you would listen to them, you'll get the standard English like Palki Sharma Upadhyay, Shashi Tharoor. Okay, listen to these people. Hi, good evening, Priya. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. And what about you, sir?
I'm fantastic as well. Thanks for asking me too. So, as we are meeting for the first time, would you mind giving your introduction, please?
Yeah, sure, why not? So I'm so excited to introduce myself. Okay, sir, my name is Priya. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm a college going student. Currently, I'm doing my degree, BA English Literature on final year. Even though I'm doing BA English Literature, I could not find English environment in my college because my college is located in very rural area. So, but I'm
Hmm.
so passionate about to learning this language. So I'm here. I'm so glad and excited that I'm having conversation with you. So I'm having a lot of questions to ask in order to improve my fluency and change my English and elevate my English level too, sir. I'm consuming a lot of content in English in order to improve my English level, especially fluency. So that's it all about myself. Thank you,
Oh,
sir,
that's
for
great
this.
to hear about you. So, actually, as you said, you're pursuing your bachelor's degree, that is Bachelor's of Arts in English Literature, right?
Yes.
So as you said, you did not find environment in there. But why do you want to speak English? I have seen many people, they have done their masters, their bachelors in English, their PhD in English, but they are not interested in the spoken English and they don't want to speak English. So why you want to speak English and how did you find that interest?
It's from my blood. From my childhood, I have this passion and desire in my heart that I want to be fluent in English because I have watched a lot of people who are very fluent in English. They are making conversation with various kinds of state people. If I know English, I can make a conversation wherever the people will come. Universe like globalized language English. So I want to be fluent in English. This one mantra would always resonate in my heart.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big barrier if you're not able to speak English. Like as you are sitting nearby Chennai and I'm sitting in UP. So it is impossible to speak with you because you cannot speak Hindi just, comfortably, and I cannot speak Tamil, right? So it is really impossible to connect with the people from Tamil Nadu. But we are talking to each other because we know English now. So yes, it's a global language, even though in our country also it is very important to speak English to speak with the people from all over the country because everybody does not know Hindi very well, right?
Right, sir. Absolutely. So, sir, let me know about yourself because I'm also
Mhm.
meeting you for the first time.
Sure. Okay. My name is Ashutosh Dwivedi. I hail from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. About my education, I have completed my master's degree, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. And about my profession, that is YouTube. I run a YouTube channel that focuses on spoken English conversations mainly. Apart from this, I conduct online sessions for my students. I help them to speak better English. And when it comes to my hobbies, I like singing, photography, playing cricket, and speaking to people as much as I can. So that's all about me. And yeah, if you have some other questions, you can ask me as well.
Wow, amazing, sir. And you have mentioned that you had a master in English literature. So I'm so excited because now currently I'm doing BA English literature. So hereafter I too have the desire to do master in English.
Yeah, to be honest, I will tell you, I was a commerce student and I pursued my bachelor's degree that was BCom honors accounting, and I wanted to go for CA, Chartered Accountancy course. But what happened in COVID, just interrupted, and I came back to my hometown. So and I was in hometown and I started working on my spoken English. Then I thought, why not to have a degree in English, particularly in English. That's why I did my master's. That was Masters of Arts in English Literature. But after just taking the admission into master, I understood spoken English is completely different from having the master's degree. So then I did not take a lot of interest into degree, but I took interest in spoken English. I started speaking to people from all over the world, some native speakers, and I worked on my YouTube channel as well. So I wanted to have a degree. Then I understood there is no compulsion. If you are doing masters in English also, then also it is not compulsory that you will become a good speaker or you will get an environment. As you said, you are pursuing your bachelor's degree in English, but it does not mean that everybody will speak in English in your class. So then I understood, but I studied to clear the exams. For I did not study throughout the year to go very deep into the master's degree, but I studied to pass my degree. To get my degree, I got it. Then I thought it is better for me to work on my spoken English. So for that, I need to speak. I need to make more and more conversations. I need to prepare speeches and all those things. So for that, I started talking to people on many platforms like Clubhouse, Hi Local, Tandem, Speakify, Hello Talk. All these platforms I used to refine my English. And I joined Toastmasters also sometime for some time. Is an international forum for public speaking. So I joined there to improve my spoken English. So that kind of things I did. But yeah, but I'm fortunate enough that I got a degree as well. So I'm happy for it. But I found my interest in spoken English particularly not very deep into the literature.
Wow, glad to hear about your English journey. It's really captivating, sir. And your accent, which means your pronunciation, also so unique. I loved it so much. So, could you please give any tips for beginners to improve pronunciation? Because I'm from Tamil Nadu, definitely I have a mother tongue influence. So, how to overcome from it?
Yeah, mother tongue influence is not a bad thing, of course, because we are growing in places where we speak our language. You speak Tamil, I speak Hindi, some people are speaking Marathi, Bengali, Kannada, Malayalam. So, for sure, because all of the people they speak English, but in the tone of Tamil, Malayalam, Marathi, and Bengali. So, that's why we learned the same. But what we have to do, we have to listen to the authentic content of English. Authentic content means basically listen to the people from the US, Australia, Canada, UK, or listen to some Indian international speakers, Indians who are representing India on international basis. If you would listen to them, you'll get the standard English like Palki Sharma Upadhyay, Shashi Tharoor. Okay, listen to these people. I would say Jay Shetty, Ranveer Alabadia. These people are interacting internationally, and their English is understandable to everyone. Sadhguru. So what I did, I started my spoken English journey by listening to international speakers like Sadhguru, Priyanka Chopra, Gaur Gopal Das, Jay Shetty, Ranveer, Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres. I listened to multiple personalities from all over the world. So while listening to them, I started improving because when you listen to that stuff again and again and again, then you come to know that whatever you were speaking, that was little different and you need to work on it. And of course, consciously also, I want to work on my pronunciation. I want to be understood. So that's how I improved. And I have completed around more than 20,000 conversations till now, 20,000 audio and video conversations.
My
So
God.
I learned English by speaking with people only.
Okay. So great and inspiring to hear about your English journey, especially. Yes,
Uh,
sir. As per your recommendation, hereafter I'll also try to watch the videos which you have mentioned, like native speakers, Indian speakers who are speaking English. So let me know how long have you been take to improve your English journey, especially fluency?
okay. Precisely, I started my spoken English journey on 29th April 2020. I'm about to complete my 5 years on 29th April 2025 after like February, March, and April. So after 3 months, I'll be completing 5 years. So, but in 6 to 9 months, I was able to express myself. I was able to hold a normal conversation. But this is a language, and there is a long way to go. It can take your whole life to become perfect and expert in it. And I think, of course, perfection is a myth and it's very difficult. So what I believe in, practice makes progress. If you do practice every day, you become better with your confidence, you become comfortable expressing your thoughts to anyone. So that's how it is. So it took around 6 months to 9 months to express myself and to speak with the people with a normal conversation. But I have been improving throughout my journey, as it has been 5 years, as I told you. And now I can talk to anyone from anywhere. It does not matter where he comes from. Like, if he's from Scotland, Australia, Canada, USA, I can talk to them. That's how it is.
Wow, great. Sounds good, sir. That you have completed. You are going to complete almost 5 years. It's really
Yeah,
inspiring.
exactly.
So, what are the obstacles you have faced in order to improve your fluency, especially in your English journey?
Yeah, it's very difficult sometimes to motivate yourself. And this is the part of the journey that many times you become demotivated, that it's not a cup of tea. Like, I can't do it. Why should I learn English? Even though I can spend my life without learning English, I'll manage everything in Tamil or Hindi, whatever it is. So it happens, even though I just, went through those situations where I felt it's okay. But I was consistent, to be honest. And I have got some good friends. I have got good friends who always motivated me that Ashutosh, you can do well. And I used to, you wouldn't believe it, I used to practice for 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and one day I practiced for 10 hours as well. So, because practice makes progress, I believed in it. So, if you do a lot of practice, for sure you are going to be better than others who are practicing along with you. That if you are having four friends and like, three of your friends are practicing English for 20 minutes every day, and you are practicing 4 hours a day, for sure you are going to have a big difference, just if you will
Yes,
check out. So exactly, so I've got a lot of friends online and they used to always appreciate me that Ashutosh, your English is so nice and you are improving rapidly, because I used to talk with the people like every day for 20 people, 25 people, like that. So that's how I improved, but it was very difficult to find sincere partners. And sometimes I got a lot of people who would criticize me for my accent, or they would say like, why. I used to say that, of course I would say like, I want to become an international speaker, I want to present myself in front of the audience. So they would make fun of me, they would laugh at me that, oh man, just call me whenever you would be giving a speech to someone, or all these things. So but I did not leave. I thought I would give my 200% to become better in it. So as it was, I started my journey in COVID-19. So I had a lot of free time to work on it. And everybody was talking about COVID-19. So it was really pathetic. So I did not hear those things. I tried to focus on my spoken English and I continued just throughout the journey. And after 2 years, I was on that level where I thought, why not? I can continue my journey as a spoken English trainer. Then I started my spoken English training journey. I started training the students. So yes, there were many problems, but main problem was that it is very difficult to find sincere partners with whom you can practice every day, because most of the people come on those platforms to do time pass, to find some girlfriends. If they would listen to just you, the boy, they would disconnect the call. So all these things are there. And sometimes I've got people from other countries and they would make fun of your country, like Pakistani, like from other countries, they would make fun of you. All those things are there. But yeah, but I was always focusing on my goal. I thought, I am here to improve my spoken English. I'm not here to improve others. I'm not here to fight with others. So that's how I improved.
wow, great, sir. And whatever the things you have mentioned, it's absolutely true. The things which I'm right now facing in my English journey. Why? Because I have started my English journey last year, so I almost complete 1.5 years. So right now
Mhm.
I'm working on it. So I want to improve my English into a next level. So could you please suggest me how to improve English? Now I'm on an intermediate level, above beginner level. So how to elevate my English intermediate level into a next level like advanced level speaker? So what are the areas I want to concentrate on to improve more?
Yeah, sure. For actually, just coming from beginner to intermediate, it is easier than going from intermediate to advanced. If like from beginner to intermediate, of course you can reach, but intermediate to advanced, it is so difficult. You need to work really hard. It can take many years to reach on that level, to reach on proficient level. For that you need to do more and more conversations, to speak with the advanced level speakers. Try to have conversation with native speakers if you get chance, and try to get feedback also. Feedback, how can you get it? If you have a trainer, personal trainer, if you have somebody, ask them for the feedback. If you have some friends, if they are better than you, right, and just ask for the feedback and write down in your notebook. And then sometimes watch your own videos and try to find your own mistakes. Okay, what I
Okay.
do, I just whenever I do editing, I listen to my own videos, right? Because when I have to do editing, I have to listen to it. Then I try to find sometimes my own mistakes, that where I need to work on. Because right now I'm on a stage, even though you are an English literature student, so you know that this is a wrong grammatical structure and you should work on it. So you can write down all those things and try to work on it gradually. That's how you can improve. And second thing, the advanced things are like pronunciation, enunciation, intonation. All these things you can work on. Phonetics is very important, because if you pronounce the words in a wonderful or correct way, always you will be standing out from the queue, even though there are many speakers who speak English. But if your pronunciation is correct and standard, then for sure people will understand you within 2 minutes, that your pronunciation is up to the mark and it's standard. Because I have seen, of course, in India, many people speak English, but somebody is speaking English like Tamil, somebody is speaking English like Bengali, somebody is speaking English like Hindi, even though they are speaking English, but that's not in the tone of English. So you need to work on the pronunciation of the language, and the tone and pitch and all those things are very important.
Yeah, sure, sir. Hereafter, I will work on it. And thank you for your valuable suggestions and tips for my English journey, because I found out it is so useful for me. So then only I came to know that where I'm lagging, in which place I'm making mistake in my English journey like that. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And for everything we have to do separate practice. If you want to prepare for the speech, then you need to practice the speech. Speak in front of mirror. Just write down a speech and try to speak in front of the mirror. Observe your facial expressions and feel like you are speaking in front of 20 people and 30 people, or you're speaking from the podium. And if you are practicing for the general conversations, talk to yourself. You feel like you are talking to your friends, you are talking to your siblings. For everything we need to do a different kind of activities to become better in it, right? Of course, by practicing, by talking to people, you can be better. Right now I'm talking to you, it is a virtual setting, right? But if I have to go or speak on a stage, for that I need to have a different kind of practice and different kind of courage to speak from there, because that is completely different from this. Once I'll
Yes.
go on a stage, of course, I will be shivering there, that how I'm going to present myself. But if I'll go on a stage again and again for 10 times or 20 times in a year, for sure I'll be comfortable at the end of the year speaking from the stage as well.
Yes, sir. Yeah, then it will become a piece of cake for us. So I think practice
Exactly.
only makes us perfect. So we should go on to work on our English journey consistently to yield the fruitful result. Yeah,
Yeah, we
you are
need to explore all the time.